Oh, I've only done 2 rows. You can tell I've had a couple of weeks off there. I can't explain to you how satisfying this is, right? Just, I don't know, maybe it's my OCD, but when you look at, I've not done this bit yet, right? A bit shaky, sorry. Yeah, I've not done this bit yet. This is Clong side. So, but I've done this row. I just love it. I love the smell of cut grass. Although, I've got hay fever, so it's not a good idea. Right, so I've done 2. Now, this third one, near the burner. So, yeah. But, let me show you something. Right, nature. It's just mad. You know, you do your best to control it, but throws up some beautiful, unexpected consequences. So I'm just going to show you something that I thought Patnaree had done, but no. Mother Nature had done it. Here it is. So you tell me what this is. I know it's not a weed. If it is, it's the most beautiful weed I've ever seen. So, right near the finger line. How beautiful is this? I'll put it there. Look at that. How beautiful is that? Obviously from bird poo or something. But yeah, I'll stake that and it can grow beautifully. So yeah. I bet some of you can tell me what that is. It is a most amazing flower. Really beautiful. So there you go. Mother Nature. Amazing. So there's another little bit of a snippet of a video. All good positive vibes. This is something else I'm trying to grow. I mentioned this in a video, yonks back. This is like a clover, but it spreads. I think it's called Brazilian nut or something like that. It's like a nut plant, right? But the idea being that it just spreads, and it, hopefully, if I can get it to grow around the trees, it's good for the soil. So yeah, there we go. Trying to get that growing. If that grows well, and I've got it round about 100 of the trees, if that grows well, I'll do that next year for the rain season. I'll cut out all this grass and try and grow that, and that saves time in cutting grass. You only have to cut it about 3 times a year. All right, sweating. Let's crack on. 5 rows surrounded by bees. This is why I should cut it every week. Knackered. I thought I'd wear a football top today. Buriram. Seems on Manchester United won't do much this season. Talking about football, my God, Liverpool. They spent big this summer, haven't they? So, where do I think Man United will finish? They will be lucky to finish top 8, to be honest. But there we go. At least we're not Newcastle. They've been turned down more times this summer than a dinner switch. Coffee. Anyway, bit of a sidetrack that, isn't it? So, not sure what to say now. You might see the odd bee flying by. Lovely. This is how you should spend your life. Just chilling. But I need a belt. Since I've been cutting this grass, I've lost about 8 kilo, which is good. The only thing now is my short. I'm what we call fat thin now. I've just got a pregnant belly. Probably eat too much bread. Right, that's enough waffle. I'll crack on.
โฟมสีเหลืองลูกสีเหลืองโฟมสีเหลืองลูกสีเหลืองเอาสายให้หน่อยขัดดิฮอลิเดย์ not go school for I think nearly 10 days already this just take the kid clean carโอเคโอ้โหโฟมเยอะจังหรอโฟมเยอะมากอ่ะถูเลย School holiday for long time they start go school again tomorrow I just take the kid go somewhere to relax
You need to get that in. Here's a strong one. Heavy. Marvelous. Awesome. 1, 2, 3. Bit heavy for you there. I'll just get one. Take time, lads. Right. Got termites on this already.
Yes very quickเก่งมาก
Well done. I'm not working.
School holiday for long time. Holiday start 25th to today is 12 August, and tomorrow school open. Total Oliver stop about 19 days.
Morning. Tuesday. It's a beautiful day. I think it's about 10 o'clock right now. Okay, so let's get this into perspective, as we say. Let's start off the day. Now, quite a few of you. Oh, do you notice the haircut? Lovely. Right. Cost me a fortune. 60 baht. Less than $2. About £1.50. All right. I think it takes years off. Right. So basically, what we've done is, and I don't mind saying this, we've listened. Or should I say, Patnaree's finally listened. Now, since day one, many of you have said, why are you not putting straw around the trees? It will help with the weeds. It will help with the mulching. It will retain moisture. And I agreed with this from day one. Went to see Steve and Som's farm not long back. And again, Steve pointed this out and he asked me why I wasn't doing it. More to the point, why Patnaree wasn't doing it. And yeah, I don't know, was my answer, because it's something that I've mentioned from day one. Cuts out a lot of time, weeding, a lot of labor, and also, you know, it's good for the trees, it's good for the soil. Also, Craig's pointed it out many times when he's messaged me and said, you really should be doing this. And again, he was right. So don't mind admitting when I'm wrong. So yeah, we've got some straw. Now, the thing I would say about getting straw here in Lahansai, it's actually quite difficult. We had to get it from another town close by, Nang Rong. Nobody seems to sell the straw here. They either make it, keep it for the cows, or they just burn the fields and they don't make the straw. So we did get it. I'll show you. There we go. So initially I bought 50. I don't think that's going to be enough. So that's the project for the next few days, covering the trees around the base of each tree with a good clump of straw. Still a good time to do it because it's the rain season. That being said, up until a couple of days ago, felt like the hot season. So yeah, we're beginning to cover each tree, although I've not been doing it. I would prefer more around each tree, something like this. You know, something that Craig pointed out, which was a good point. A lot of the soil erosion was because the sprinklers were too powerful. And so thanks for pointing that out. So those have been turned down. More of a drip drip now rather than a sort of effect. And yeah, so that's Wednesday morning, Tuesday morning even. My job for the day. Each bale costs 30 baht. I don't know if that's cheap or not cheap, depends where you live, I suppose, as anything here in Thailand. I was going to, as I mentioned in the last video, I was going to make the shelving out of this wood. You see all this wood here. So I was going to make it out of all this wood. Didn't cost a lot of money, this wood, but the guy that was going to make it, well, he's disappeared. He's gone on a bender. But that actually gave me a chance to think about what I was doing. This is old wood, so it's going to have things like termites in it and things like that, which is not good for the bees. There they still are. They're still, oops, still there. So you can see this metal bar. I'm going to have shelves made. In fact, they're already being made. It's a little bit more expensive. We'll have one either side going along. And yeah, as I said, a little bit more expensive, but it'll last longer. And that's the key. Now, regarding the bees, I do want to keep the two topics separate. This is becoming an addiction. Got another 3 hives coming. Crazy. So I've decided there's a lot of stingless bee channels out there that are quite old. I know it's a niche, but I've decided to make one of my other channels that I've had sat there into a stingless bee channel. So I'll put the link in the description. So if you want to know more about stingless bees and things like that, follow my journey, how I'm learning. I'm learning all the time. Yeah, follow me on that. It does say it's got 130 subscribers, but it was my first YouTube channel, and because I'm a bit of a geek about things, I used to have a channel about rocket launches. I'm mad about space, solar system, all that. So, yeah, but I stopped that about, I don't know, year and a half ago, and it only had 130 subscribers. But I used to do live rocket launches and stuff like that. So, but I couldn't keep getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning and, crazy hours to watch rocket launches. So, anyway, that's by the by, waffling again. So, yeah, if you want to follow my journey with the bees and learn about the bees, and some of you seem to be really keen on that, I'll start doing that on that channel and not making this channel into a bee channel. I'll make a bee channel. And if it does all right, it does all right, yeah. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Information is out there. But I think wife is worried. I think she's getting a bit concerned that I'm becoming a little bit addicted to the little creatures. But I just honestly found it all very fascinating, really interesting learning about them. And yeah, anyway, what do you think about calling this Airbnb? Bit corny, but yeah, the Airbnb hotel. Why not? So, all right, that's it. Sure, Patnaree will chip in at some point and tell you how hard it is doing the straw. Oh, Daryl, thank you very much for telling me what this is. Grevillea, beautiful. I started looking into this. Some are trees, some are bushes. This is obviously a tree. This is a yellow one. They come in all different colours. Might be able to see the little creatures flying about it. They love it. And Daryl told me to tap the ones like this on my hand and you could taste the honey. No honey coming off that one. The bees have got it. But I did do that earlier and there was some honey and it's lovely. Really delicate, really nice. So any honey that we get from the bees might be really nice. So there you go. Right, that's that. Tuesday morning waffle over. Market's back on. Oliver's back to school tomorrow. They've had the Cambodia and Thailand. They've had the powwow. They're all friends again for now. In another 10 years, they'll fall out again. And but thankfully, everything's returning to life. Tuesday market's on, so it's very busy around here, and that's nice. So life is back to normal. Let's stay positive, Dave. It could be worse. I could be in England, right? So should feel blessed with what I have and where I am. All right, guys, ciao for now.